Hey guys, what is going on? Chris Sajnog here, retired Navy SEAL, and today we are talking health and fitness. I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite products that I use, and I just got an order in, so I wanted to open it up and show it to you because it's olive oil, and I'm out of olive oil at home. So anyways, I get my olive oil from the Fresh Pressed Olive Oil Club. So it's a club. You get 3 bottles every quarter, and the olive oil is amazing. And the reason this is so important is the fats that you have in your diet are critical. They basically determine your health. And think about it like every cell in your body needs fat to build itself. And if you're building your cells with unhealthy fats like vegetable oil fats and seed oils, all these terrible things that are in processed foods, it's like building a house with rotted out wood. Like, yeah, you can construct it, but it's going to end up falling down. And one of the best things that almost every health expert will tell you, one of the best fats is olive oil. But there's a problem with most of the olive oil out there, and that is that it's not real olive oil, or it's not good olive oil. So this is the best olive oil out there, the Fresh Pressed Olive Oil Club. So I just got this out of olive oil because I use it all the time at home. So here's what happens. This guy, TJ Robinson, great guy. I met him once, and what he does, he literally spends all his time traveling the globe, going to different places, and going to olive growers, olive farms. Are they growers or farms? Whatever they're called. He goes to them, and he checks out how they operate, and he tries their olives, and then he sees how they make the olive oil, and then if it's deemed worthy, he has them bottle like his own brand or whatever, his own bottles of olive oil. So it's a limited quantity of olive oil, and you're getting it from all these amazing places that you'd never have olive oil from. So this one, and they all come with a little thing in here. This one is from Australia. It's from Australia, mate. So let's see. All right. Wow. So you can tell it's fresh because it talks about social distancing during the olive harvest. So it's really awesome because you get these packets. You don't just get like the oil and you're like, oh yeah, this is good or whatever. He tells you about his adventures, and he's got some great stories, and it's really good knowing where your food came from. So this is the autumn 2020 Australian harvest. No worries, mate. He said it, not me. So anyways, you get 3 different types of olive oil, and he goes into each one and gives you like taster notes, like vintner notes, like you would with just like wine. And it's amazing because every one of these olive oils tastes completely different. So anyways, and then you get some recipes in the back here. I don't even use recipes, so I don't use those recipes. Sorry, TJ. All right, so I'm going to open these up and see what we got. So the first one out of the gate, don't need that. I'm going to probably destroy these names. Leonardo Ravetti. I don't know. Is it? I guess you wouldn't say that in Australia. But anyways, exclusive selection. Okay, for Fresh Pressed Olive Oil Club. Dun dun dun. So let's go through. And I put a white piece of paper down here because if you're used to conventional olive oil, they're like yellow. They look like every other oil that you get. Some of these, and opening these up now, I don't know if these are going to be like it, but some are like dark green and they taste amazing. All right, so the first one, get a little sample here, and that looks like your traditional olive oil. So like I said, maybe we're not going to get a green one. And I don't even know what green means. I think he told me one time it means like it's like legit fresh. And the little tab broke off. Nope, did not. All right, this one, Oasis olives. That one's easier to say. Looking quite like the other one. Thus, I'm keeping the bottles behind the wine glasses. Maybe they have olive oil tasting glasses. I don't know. All right, and the last one, Nullamungi. Nullamungi, Australian extra virgin olive oil. All right. That's what it says. I'm not making this up. It's like Jumanji. Maybe Jumanji made this in the video game. Come on. Come on, Cap. There we go. There we go, Jumanji. All right, so we don't get a green one today, but we are keeping them all in line. I always hate this little bit of garbage. All right, so I wish I knew, because normally as they get, I will sample them lightest to darkest as far as the flavor goes. So I'm just going to look real quick. All right. Yep. All right, so the first one is this one right here, Profile Flavor Mild. So we'll start with that one, just in case. Let's see if there's any quick tasting notes in here so I can make stuff up, like, oh, I can taste a bit of grass in there or something. Oh, it does. No. Food pairings. So it gives you food pairings. All right. I'll make something up on how they taste, besides delicious. All right, so the next one is the one with is Numanji. It says medium. So this one's medium. So we'll make sure we do that one next. And the one in the middle is bold. So I'm going to actually rearrange these. Whoa. I want to mess this up. Beep. All right. Going from my left, your right. I'm going to sample these. Save this for later so I can bring my bottles home. All right. No taster's notes needed. Starting off with the mild ravioli. Raviti. Raviti. I want to say it like it's Italian, I guess, just because it ends with an I. Smells like olive oil. Ooh, and it is smooth like butter. One thing I learned about olive oil is when you taste it, and once you breathe in, if you cough, like that's some level of how they determine what the rating is or whatever. So that's a no cough for me. Not even a throat clearing. And I think that's like the beneficial flavonoids or whatever is in olive oil. All right, so next up is the medium Jumanji, which is Nullamungi. And it smells a bit stronger. In that one, I can feel, I don't know if I'm going to get a cough, but a throat clearing for sure. So this first one is probably the smoothest olive oil I've ever tasted. It tastes more, not more like butter, but it tastes like butter. And if you like butter, that's a good thing. If you don't like butter, what's wrong with you? Okay, so this one, smooth, but then gets the back of your throat a little bit. And the Oasis. So this one's, I don't know if you can, let's see, between these. Yeah, it looks a little darker, a little darker. And I can smell it stronger. So this one's supposed to be bold, so it should be looking for a cough. Okay. So I don't know if those were coughs or throat clearing. Either way, we've got a no cough, a throat clearing, and 2 throat clearings. Those are probably considered coughs. And maybe a third one on that last one. But these all taste amazing. Now they are going home to get used on all my food. I put it on everything I eat pretty much. Again, this is the Fresh Pressed Olive Oil Club. You can sign up for it. I think he runs, I don't know if he's doing it now, so you might want to wait, but he usually runs a deal where you can get, I don't know if you get 1 bottle or 3 bottles or something. You get like your first thing for $1 trial. So you get to try it out. If you like it, great. And then, you know, it's like a subscription thing. But one of the best things you can do for your health is to have good olive oil, know where it's coming from, know the person that's making it and sending it to you. I know him personally. Great dude, him and his wife. And this is what they do. They go around finding the best olive oil in the world, send it to your doorstep. So anyways, check them out. And I am going to take these home right now and make some dinner.